following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And until we, before we get into, some of the scientific stuff here this morning, this is still early in Black History Month. And I want to go back to one of my favorite early heroes in Black history in America, a guy by the name of George Washington Carver. And he, to make a long story short, he graduated from Iowa State University in agriculture. He got a degree in agriculture. And he was working in the agricultural department at Tuskegee Institute, in Tennessee. And at that time, he was born in 1864, a year into the beginning of the Civil War, and he died in 1943 at age 79, sort of halfway through the Second World War. So he was a war baby from the beginning to the end, so to speak. George Washington Carver. What makes him important is when he was a young man, the agricultural industry in the South was dying because it had grown cotton. When they got done with that, they grew more cotton. And the soil was dead, and they were beginning to have problems, serious problems. And he knew from crop rotation that he could save the soil. So to make a long story short, he came up with a system by which he alternated years in different zones in the field with the peanuts and also soybeans and that kind of thing. And he reinvigorated the soil. And still, people resist change and new things, especially from an ex-slave, right? And so he came up with 300 different products to help market the peanuts. So it was an incentive for people to grow peanuts every other year in different zones of their fields, and also the same way with soybeans. And, we're talking about sauces and candy bars and dried beans for eating and storage, and dried nuts and peanuts for eating and so on, and feeding it to livestock, and just really great. So he came up with 300 different uses of peanuts and over 100 different uses of soybeans. And he probably single-handedly saved the South because he was the one who introduced soil rotation and reinvigorated the soil. So there's a lot to be proud in this month of Black history of George Washington Carver. And, of course, the Tuskegee Airmen, they had 1,000 pilots. They had 14,000 navigators, bombardiers, and mechanics. And they were really big in North Africa and Central Europe, and Italy in particular, and just really did a great job there. Also, we'll talk about ground troops another day. Okay, with all that said, thank you, George Washington Carver. And, of course, I worked with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I worked with Coretta Scott King. I worked with Martin Luther King III. I worked with Andy Young. Let's see here. Pastor Creflo Dollar paid for the book and the CD, Black Gene Lies. Then Pastor Mike Freeman paid for the DVD and the CD, Praise the Lord and Pass the 90. And then Theo Ratliff, we came up with a rebound for him because he was a mess and lost his contracts in professional basketball. And we rebuilt him using the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack in our rebound. And that's why his picture is on the rebound. And he got a $35 million contract after we rebuilt him. Evander Holyfield, he lost his heavyweight championship to Michael Moore. Had a heart attack during that round when he lost the fight. And to make a long story short, I created the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack for him, rebuilt him, and he came back a year and a half later and took back his heavyweight championship from what's the guy's name? Tyson, Mike Tyson. Okay, just imagine you had a heart attack. I rebuilt him with a healthy brain and heart pack. He comes back and beats Mike Tyson to get the championship back. I don't know how to make it any better than that. Okay, with all that said, let's go back to the vaccinations here. The vaccinations are still a mess. And even Merck, they're saying, look, we're not wasting our time on any more vaccinations. We're going to different medicines to treat people who are diagnosed with the pandemic virus and who are in really serious problems. So we're going to come up with products. And, of course, there's the ivermectin, which is a animal parasite stuff. It was also approved by the FDA for human parasites, both bloodworms and also lice on the scalp, but also internal use for bloodworms. And in 1970, ivermectin was created and invented, and 3 guys got a Nobel Prize for it, for studying ivermectin and how it works and so forth. So I suspect that Merck is going to kind of go that direction. That's my guess. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that ivermectin, or at least the base of it. All the other countries in the world, the United States is the only one that would not allow ivermectin to be part of a program for the pandemic. They're just waiting for the vaccinations. Well, what did we get waiting for the vaccination? Well, right now, as of this morning, we got 26,200,948 infections and 446,327 dead. Now, I want you to understand that there's 46,327 more dead in this 1 year because we're washing our hands, wearing a mask, and separating, than the 400,000 that are in Arlington Cemetery, which is a burial of all of our military dead from the Civil War through today. We did that in 1 year, wearing a mask, separating, and washing our hands. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. On the priority line, 831-685-1080. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If weight loss is your goal, try Longevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management. For optimal health, with this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And, of course, Pastor Creflo Dollar from Atlanta, Georgia, he had a daughter who was said to have a genetic disease of black kids when she was born. And, of course, she was in the process of dying. At age 11, she was supposed to die before 12. And Andy Young, since I rebuilt his knees, he introduced me to Pastor Dollar, and we rebuilt Pastor Dollar's daughter in just a couple of weeks. And she was on her deathbed. Okay, we rebuilt her in a couple of weeks, and Pastor Dollar says, well, what about all these other genetic diseases in black folks? And I said, well, none of them are genetic, Pastor Dollar. They're all just nutritional deficiencies. He says, well, come lecture at my church. So I lectured at church, and we made one of my first recordings there. Okay, it was one of those tapes. Okay, originally we didn't have the CDs, so we had those tapes, and it was called Black Gene Lies. He says, well, what about all these other things for black folks? He said, well, let's put it into a book. So he paid for the first 10,000 copies of the book Black Gene Lies and the CD Black Gene Lies. Every black kid in America needs to listen to that CD twice a week for the rest of their life. Every black kid in America needs to read that book once a month for the rest of their life. Every black family in America needs to get the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen, and read the book and listen to the CD. And the combination of the books and CDs, Black Gene Lies and Hell's Kitchen, will add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Just quickly, a Pfizer vaccine is rated as 95% effective, but only 21.4% are people over age 65. 81% are white, okay? And then you look at Medina, 94% effective. 79% are white. Black are only 9%, and only 25% are over age 65. And then when you look at Johnson & Johnson in the world, is 68 to 66% effective, 72% effective in the United States, and all 100% of the people in the study were over age 65, okay? But what can I say? It's one of those things where they fiddled with the numbers, okay, and some got burnt and some got good numbers. Okay, at any rate, you get off of gluten, no wheat, butter, iron oats, take your 90, improve your absorption efficiency, make your bone marrow happy, make your antibodies, your white blood cells, and you will flourish and survive. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I thought we'd talk a little bit about heart health, as I've got a story here headlined, Potassium for a Healthy Heart. And they say bananas and avocados are rich in potassium, an essential mineral that has been linked to good cardiovascular health, specifically by preventing the arteries from hardening or calcifying. And researchers from the University of Alabama at Birmingham said that one of the ways to avoid developing this condition is to get enough potassium in one's diet. The researchers came to this conclusion after observing the effects of low potassium diet on mice. Say dietary potassium regulates cardiovascular calcification and arterial stiffness, and they say that noting in their study that an increase in dietary potassium levels actually lessened vascular calcification and aortic stiffness in test subjects, while decreasing dietary potassium led to the opposite effect. Mice were fed with low potassium diets exhibited harder arteries than those that were fed a high potassium diet and had a more flexible arteries. So there you go, get some potassium. I think we got some potassium in the BTT, don't we?
Well, we got potassium in the BTT, in the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, again, which was made for Evander Holyfield for those various reasons. Also, we have potassium in the Ocean's Gold. We have potassium in the Fucoid Z. And, of course, we have potassium in the pink Himalayan salt. We got potassium in the pink Himalayan salt with the black pepper in it. And this is in addition to the 90, right? And so I urge everybody to do this. And, you know, this is why they need to get the book, Rare Earths, Forbidden Cures, get a hair analysis and see what they're low in. The hair analysis will do that. I got like 3 hair analysis in the mail this morning. And don't forget to put the check in there because the lab's not going to run it without the check. But get the book, Rare Earths, Forbidden Cures, and learn how to get a hair analysis, collect it, how to package it, where to ship it to, and so forth. And you'll find out several things. One, are you absorbing it all? That's very important. If you're even saying the word gluten, you may not be able to absorb efficiently, even if you're supplementing. So it's important to know if you're absorbing. Then you're going to know what are you really, really, really low in, so we know how to support you. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health among others for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit Focus Plus multivitamins, a fantastically delicious, full-bodied gourmet coffee that is fortified with vitamins and minerals designed to get your day started with a solid nutritional foundation. Traditional as well as organic and fair trade options also available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local FDI Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 94 Left Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Okay, Shar, are you there?
I'm here, yep.
Okay. Now, again, you've been with me for more than 30 years, and you've seen people come and go. You've seen products come and go. You've seen diseases come and go. And what would you say would be kind of a universal thing? Who are the ones who do better in preventing disease and surviving disease compared to the ones who don't?
People that watch their diet and supplement, both. I mean, you got to be gluten-free.
Now, here's a question, okay? Before you finish answering that, I'm going to ask you, does it seem to matter what race they are? Does it matter if they're black or Oriental?
That has nothing to do with it.
Well, you get an A+ here. Yeah, it's not a racial thing. It is a cultural thing. Yeah, it's a cultural thing. Okay. So who is it that does the best in preventing diseases and surviving diseases?
Hello?
Hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, yeah. Who is it that does the best?
Yeah.
Anybody that takes care of themselves. Anybody that...
That's the right answer. Anybody. It doesn't matter if you're black or Oriental or if you're Latino or white. It doesn't matter. If you're a Native American, it doesn't matter. If you stay away from the bad stuff, which, as you point out all the time very well, you get an A+ on that. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, no brown oats. And people always say, and no sugar. Well, can't I just cheat once a month and, have a bowl of oatmeal for breakfast? That's like saying, can't I just cheat once a month and shoot myself in the head once a month?
About what you're doing.
Yeah, you got to take responsibility and, look at what's going on around you. And if you want to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life for the cost of a cup of coffee every day, it's a very simple matter to avoid the bad foods and take the 90. Well, why don't we have the 90 in our food? Doctors say just eat well. You can get everything you need just by eating well. Why is that not true, Charmaine?
Well, because of erosion and over-farming and everything, the soil's pooped out. Everybody kind of jokes about it, but it's true. They know.
Well, where did people used to get their minerals?
Well, from basically putting them,
wood.
Burning wood and putting the ashes back in the
soil. Wood ashes. Yeah,
and even
it didn't matter.
Coffee and eggshells and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. I can remember my mother putting coffee and eggshells and garbage out in the garden. Yeah,
we call it compost.
Yeah. I remember that.
Okay, yeah, okay, and so we don't do that anymore. And if you just look it up, ask Siri, okay, or go on Amazon and ask, hey, what's the basic nutrient makeup of commercial fertilizers? Okay, and you get NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Okay, farmers get paid by tons and bushels. Farmers do not get paid by the nutritional value of food. And we don't have health insurance for animals, like pigs and sheep and cows and chickens and turkeys and stuff. So how do farmers get vitamins and minerals into their animals if the alfalfa and the grasses and everything they're eating doesn't have the minerals in there?
They have to supplement, and they know it. They know it about their animals, but they forget about themselves.
You get an A+, my dear. We'll be back. The Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call the toll-free line 888-379-2552. On the priority line, 831-685-1080. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, we had the SARS, the MERS, H1N1, and COVID-2 in 2003. And that's when Dr. Milano came out with the CD, Hell's Kitchen, to kind of cover that and tell people how to eat and supplement and avoid the gluten and protect themselves, support their immune system. And, of course, they came out with a vaccine, which was not very successful. And by 2005, just 2 years later, they had a big, huge spike with that COVID-2, okay? And so I'm warning everybody, that's going to happen again here. If everybody doesn't get off the gluten, take the 90, the next pandemic coming will be 10 times or 100 times worse than the one we have now. You've got to get off the gluten, wheat, butter, rye, and oats. Take your 90 essential nutrients, and I urge everybody to get a hold of the books, Hell's Kitchen and Black Gene Lies. Get a hold of the CD, Hell's Kitchen, Black Gene Lies, and, go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, ask for wholesale prices and discounts and all that kind of stuff, and let's save America. No, let's save America and the world. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California. And Madrew, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Madrew, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Listen,
hi.
I have a woman. She's 5'6". She's 275 pounds. She has correlative colitis, which
okay, wait a minute. No, she's got colitis.
Yes.
Okay.
Peanut allergy. Peanut allergy, I guess. And she's asthmatic. She's on metformin.
Okay. All right.
And from time to time.
What's her age?
She's about 64.
Okay. And so
from time to time she has a numbness in one of her fingers, and her feet are always cold.
Okay. Now, does she have any high blood pressure, diabetes?
Diabetes, yes.
Okay. I find that interesting. Okay. All right. Any skin problems? Any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No.
Okay. Now, Charmaine?
Yes.
What's going on here?
Well, she's got a gluten intolerance because she keeps getting different things wrong with her, obviously, and she's not able to absorb stuff except sugar, which
that's what she's got. The weight gain. She's got colitis. She's got asthma, both of which are really heavy-duty symptoms of gluten. And, yeah. And then she's got diabetes, okay, and she has finger numbness and feet numbness. What might cause the finger numbness? Are we talking about carpal tunnel syndrome? What are we talking about here?
It could be osteoporosis of the skull, but it also could be plugged up arteries.
Yeah, you get an 8+, my dear. Okay, so what are you going to do for this gal? She's 5'6". She should weigh 140, so she needs to lose about 135 pounds. What would you do for her?
Well, to save her money, I would get her on one healthy brain and heart pack and one healthy bone or blood sugar pack, obviously, and Ultimate Daily Classic, MSM, vitamin D3 for absorption, and also get her on some probably Fucoid Z would help her a lot. And then she needs to take 2 out of 3 meals a day with the keto bars and or shakes to lose the weight.
Yeah, she'll lose a half a pound or 2 pounds a day if she does that. And this is something she's going to have to stay on forever. When people get this colitis and asthma, these are just simple nutritional deficiencies. And, of course, damage from the gluten. And she could have osteoporosis of the skull causing this stuff going on in her fingers. Diabetes is a very simple nutritional deficiency. So give us a call every 2 weeks here. We'll walk you through it. Back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here from Youngevity, Ninth Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Los Angeles, California. And Darlene, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Darlene.
Hi,
you're on
Dr.
the air.
Wallach.
How can we help you? Hi.
Hi. I had spoke with you like 2 weeks ago, and regarding I had a blood clot, and I'm in a wheelchair, and I did order all the products you told me to order. I didn't receive all of them, but I'm having like really, really bad sciatic pain in my thigh and through my leg to my foot, like on both sides. And I had it really bad today.
Okay, now stop.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't remember the details. We've talked to literally thousands of people since we talked to you. So, how old are you? How tall are you? What do you weigh?
I weigh 200. I'm 60 years old, and I'm 5'3".
Okay, well, 5'3", I'd like to see you weigh 120, so you're about 80 pounds overweight here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay. Do you have any skin problems or bowel problems or high blood pressure or diabetes?
Yeah, I'm on high. They put me on high blood pressure and Azaltral for blood thinner, and I do have eczema. I get it like in the summertime, and I'm constipated.
Okay. Now, do you have gray hair?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have varicose veins or spider veins in your legs or hemorrhoids?
I don't have hemorrhoid. I have like vein insufficiency.
In your legs?
Yes.
Okay. So, Charmaine, what are you going to do here for Darlene? Okay, she's 80 pounds overweight. Okay, and she has all this stuff going on. She's got high blood pressure. She's got varicose veins. She's got gray hair. She's constipated. She has eczema. She's had a blood clot. What's going on here?
She's got a gluten intolerance for sure. That's part of the reason for the weight gain too. The biggest.
What are you going to do for her? What are you going to do for her?
Well, I would get her on 2 healthy brain and heart packs right now. Clean the diet up. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats. No fried foods. No burnt animal fat, and no oils of any kind. That alone will help her. And anyway, 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and then I would add to it Daily Classic, a little bit of like a tablespoon of Rainforest at night before she goes to bed for the constipation, and Daily Ultimate. I said Ultimate Daily Classic. I'd also get her on some MSM, and she could take some pain, the pain CM cream, and put some trauma oil in it for any kind of pain she has. And she needs to take 2 out of 3 meals as keto bars and or keto shakes to lose that weight. But getting on a gluten-free diet is going to help her just lose weight automatically. So
okay, but Darlene, Charmaine gave you the whole picture. She repeated exactly what I said a couple of weeks ago. Okay, got to get rid of the bad foods. You got to take in all the supplements to rebuild everything, and you got to stay away from the bad foods so you can absorb these nutrients and rebuild your tendons and ligaments and discs between the vertebrae. You've got osteoporosis of the skull. You've got Erb's palsy. You got sciatica. You got high blood pressure. You got bowel problems, skin problems. You got all vein problems. You had blood clots. All these are nutritional deficiencies because you can't absorb things even if you're supplementing. You got to get off the bad food. Everybody in the household, dog, cat, bird, fish, spouse, partner, roommate, renter, everybody's got to be drop-dead gluten-free. If they work in a bakery and they come to your house, make them strip down naked in the front yard, hose them down before you let them in the house. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to South Florida. And Marilyn, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Marilyn, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm calling in reference to my mom. She's 70 years old. She weighs right about 200 pounds, and she is in the last stage of chronic kidney disease. We are trying to prevent her from going on.
Well, I was going to ask you, is she on dialysis?
She's not there yet, sir. That's what we're trying to prevent.
Okay. Does she have high blood pressure or diabetes?
She had the metabolic syndrome. Yes, sir.
Okay, so got it all.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
High cholesterol.
Okay. So, Charmaine, what are you going to do for Marilyn's mom? She's 70 years old. She's probably 80 pounds or so overweight. She has kidney failure. What are you going to do for her diet-wise? What are you going to do for her to help her kidneys get going and rebuild everything, including her heart and her blood vessels and liver and lungs and everything? What are you going to do?
Okay, first of all, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats. No fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils of any kind. Very, very important. Then, I don't know, did you say she had diabetes also or not?
Yes, she does, ma'am.
She does, okay. To save money, I would get her on 1 healthy brain and heart pack and 1 blood sugar pack. And then I would add to it the Ultimate Daily Classic. That's for the kidney problem. And I would also add vitamin D3 for absorption. And I would also add MSM and some Fucoid Z. And again, for the weight, she can take 2 out of 3 meals with the keto bars and or shakes, and lose a lot of weight.
And then call us every couple of weeks, because your mom has a story that so many people are going to want to hear. This is extremely common. Everybody we've had today as callers has an extremely common problem. And, of course, doctors will only give drugs to relieve the symptoms, and people are happy when they get symptom relief. They don't realize if they work just 10% harder, if they work just 10% harder, they can eliminate the disease and add 25 to 50 healthy years to their life and eliminate an enormous amount of unnecessary misery. This is not difficult, but you have to, realize that the medical doctors are trained only to relieve symptoms. The only pharmaceutical prescription drugs that cure anything are antibiotics, which will kill bacteria. Okay? All other prescription drugs only treat the symptoms. And so you have to appreciate that we have a problem here. Although people are happy when the symptoms are gone. Well, my doctor says I'm in good shape, all my symptoms are gone, and I'm happy, so I'm going to keep doing what the doctor says. He says I don't need to supplement because I can get everything I need from your food. Charmaine, can you get everything you need from your food?
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah, well, any doctor who says that should be put in jail for being a serial killer. You can spell it both ways, C-E-R-E-A-L and S-E-R-I-A-L. Okay? And, of course, we actually have a CD out by that same title, Serial Killers. We go into the whole gluten thing, and you need to get a hold of all you listeners need to get a hold of that book, Rare Earths Been Cures, and goes into absorption problems and gluten and so on. And I'm having people call me. Well, can I see a picture, of the villi damage from gluten? Well, yeah, just ask Siri, and Siri will show you pictures of normal villi versus your intestines when you eat gluten. I mean, it's so common, even Siri has those pictures on it. I'm not going to send them 10 million people a picture, okay? I don't have time to do it, all right? Just thinking the postage, I'm not going to do it. So guess what? Siri has it there for nothing. Just ask Siri, show me a picture of normal villi in the intestine compared to villi that are damaged by gluten. Oh, my gosh. You don't have to be a pathologist. You don't have to be somebody who knows how to work a microscope. Just look at the pictures, and you tell me which one has more surface area for absorption, which one looks less inflamed. It'll blow your mind. Okay, let's see here. We're pretty close to the break, are we here, Doug? Well, that answers that question. Stick with us. We have another caller or two after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the ultimate classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to New York. And Jackie, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Jackie. You're on the air. Hi.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. It's such a pleasure.
Well, thank you. Is it snowing up there?
Well, the snow seems to have stopped.
Okay. Because I know you're getting some kind of record snowfall up there.
Yeah, we had it last night, the night before. So, yeah, it's all done now, and we're just shoveling out.
Okay. So how can I help you today?
Yes, I'm calling on behalf of well, first of all, I have a question for myself, but if we don't get to it, my mother is the main thing. My mother is age 77, and she weighs 152 pounds, height 5'3". She has diabetes, high blood pressure, osteoarthritis, where she's had bilateral knee replacement. But our main concern right now is she has Graves' disease / hypothyroidism. So she has the classic goiter, the swollen neck, the bulging eyes. She sees a lot of different specialists for all different problems with her eyes.
Okay, well, tell her.
She was hospitalized with a thyroid storm in March of 2020, and now they're planning to remove her thyroids in March 2021. They want to do thyroid removal.
Okay, let's see. Well, that'll be 60 days from now. Let's see if we can't get 90 days. Tell them she's going to be on vacation in Costa Rica or something. Okay, get 90 days. Okay, Sharp. And she weighs how much again?
152, and she's about 5'3". 77.
52. Okay, 77 years old. Okay, Charmaine, what would you do, for Jackie's mom? Okay, she has thyroid issues. She's got diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis. Okay, what would you do for her?
Well, again, no wheat, barley, rye, oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils of any kind. And then I would get her on a healthy brain and heart pack, and I would get her on a healthy blood sugar pack. She needs the Ocean's Gold for the thyroid, and also she needs the Ultimate Daily Classic to add to the healthy brain and heart pack. And vitamin D3 for absorption of all that stuff.
Well, there's one other thing she has to avoid in addition to the
cruciferous vegetables, because this Graves' disease, her parathyroid gland is robbing calcium out of her bones, and that's what's causing all this problem. So
Stop there a minute. Yeah, this is a thyroid problem.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and so she's got to get rid of the cruciferous vegetables in addition to the other bad foods. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, butter, no sugar. And as Shar said, no cruciferous vegetables. It means no cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and kale. And Shar, gave you some good advice. She needs to take one healthy brain and heart pack. Because she has diabetes, she needs to throw in one healthy blood sugar pack. I would also have her take the MSM, as Shar said, the Ocean's Gold. Wouldn't hurt to throw the Fucoid Z in there also. Okay. And then, let's see here. Imagine she's in pain a lot. What would you give her for the pain, topically for the pain?
Some CM cream with some trauma oil in it, which will get rid of the pain.
Yeah, topically, absolutely. Just now, you have to appreciate the CM cream does settle every night, so the cream goes to the bottom, water comes to the top, so you got to stir it up every morning before you start putting it on. And she can put the CM cream and the trauma oil on her thyroid, on her neck. She can put it on her shoulders, her elbows, her hands, her wrists, her knees, her hips, her legs, her ankles, her back, any place she hurts. But Shar has given you a good formula for your mom. How much time we have here, Doug?
You got just about 90 seconds.
Okay, go ahead and see if we can quickly get your story in here, Jackie.
Just one quick question, because I was concerned about the Ocean Gold since it has iodine and she's hyperthyroid. That doesn't have anything to do with she can still take the Ocean's Gold?
When you have hypothyroid,
Hyper.
Yeah.
Hyper.
Okay. Well, hyperthyroid. Okay. She needs the iodine.
She still needs the iodine. Okay.
Well, let's say you have pneumonia. Do you still need oxygen?
Okay. Gotcha.
Yes. You still need the essential nutrients. The thyroid requires all this stuff to work. You cannot withhold anything the thyroid needs, but you do have to get rid of all the bad stuff that puts pressure on the thyroid, including the cruciferous vegetables. If you have any at home, box them up and give it to your doctor. To doctor with love, like to Russia with love. Well, thank you so much, Charmaine. Beautiful AAA plus job today. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.